Hey guys, wobble wobble wobble, this is Downtown Adrian J with the kicking sounds in London town. Welcome along to my YouTube channel Adrianjayeonline, and this is Jay's BMW. Okay, so I'm going to try to do a quick video. It probably won't be that quick, but maybe about 10-15 minutes. I'm going to give you a rundown of 15 of the essential tools that I use for working on my BMW and the other half's Dodge Grand Caravan or any car in my garage. And stay tuned, sorry, stay tuned for the end for bonus 16. Well, we're going to try and get to 16 anyway. Okay, number one, the first essential tool you need is your garage. You should have your garage set up in a way where it's easy for you to bring a car in if you can. Have your tools in various places. That's the most essential tool, to be totally honest with you. A garage or a place to work from inside. I have worked at home, my other house, when I was living at home. I had to lug all the tools out from the back and out onto the road, and we used to have to do it on the road. So it's not the ideal place because you're restricted by the elements. So having a garage, a lean-to, some kind of a space where you can either bring the car in, then you don't have to rush. If the lights go low, it gets dark or whatever, you don't have to worry about stuff like that. So my garage, is, you've probably seen in my garage build, is pretty much everything that I really need. Okay, number two is you're going to need a jack. So I've done a review on this jack, and this is like about a $400, $300 jack from Princess Auto, and it's capable of doing 2.5 tons, 3 tons I think. So you need something which is well worth the money. Don't buy these $80, $90 jacks. They're not worth it. Your safety depends on it. So that's number two. Number three, you need a jack stand. Now I'm actually in the process of replacing the jack stand because I need one which has got a flat top, so the pucks will work on there. Right, so number three. Number four, although you can use a block of wood or a piece of stone or something, you need wheel chocks. These wheel chocks come up like this and stop the car from rolling back. Okay, so next one, what are we on now? Number four is in my car. So give me a sec. It's my Nocco. It's my Nocco booster. This will boost up to. It's got 2,000 amps of power to be able to boost up to, and I've used this several times on my BMW when I had problems with the battery. And what goes hand in hand with that, at number 6, you need the Solar BA9. I am always talking to people about the Solar BA9 on the BMW forums. People are going, my battery's dead, I can't do this, I can't do that. This is an awesome piece of kit. This is only about $45. Out of every piece of kit I've got, this is probably the most essential, I would say, especially when you're troubleshooting. So number 6, right, number 7. Number 7, you're going to need a multimeter, okay? Especially if you're checking for shorts, or go put this on here. I hope this isn't working. You can check for shorts or continuity, resistance and voltage and amperage. Make sure you don't have an auto ranging one. I don't like them. You need to be able to see 600 and then whatever it is. Okay, so an auto ranging one. That's good. 6. You need one of these. Again, a lot of these tools that I've got, I've done reviews on. So number 7 is tire depth gauge. Now, I do have one of the older ones, okay, where you read off there. But this tells you exactly how many millimeters is one of these. This is, again, not very expensive. It's you want a really good, reliable pressure gauge to check the pressure of your tires. Your tires are the most important thing on your car. And if you're not doing what you should be doing with your car, you're messing around with your car, doing blah 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 blah. That didn't make sense, but I think you know what I mean. You need this to check your tire pressures. Your tire pressures are really important. This is an antifreeze coolant tester. Okay, so you suck up the water. Oops, there's actually some liquid in there. Suck it up, and it shows you the concentration. Okay, so was this number 9? I think this is number 9, or this is number 10.
What do you say to that, Hydro Pants?
I say, I'm already halfway there! Halfway there! Halfway there!
And now a word from our sponsor.
If you think that I've helped you out, do consider a super thanks. It'll be down at the bottom. It says super, just hit super thanks and donate some money to the channel. You know, if you want to bless the channel, would totally appreciate it. I pay for everything on here, so nothing is like is free to me. So you would really help me, and you don't have to if you don't want to. It's not a problem. I understand. Especially with YouTube, you know, we all want to get stuff free, and I get it. But if you feel like you want to do it, even small, want to get me a cup of coffee and a donut, or something, get me something else a bit bigger, that's fine. If you do me a super thanks, what I will do is I will shout your name out on the very next video. I will pin your name. I will also put your name in the end credits. I'll also put your name on the video that you've give me a super thanks on, and it will be pinned to the top. And also you'll get a chance if you want to request me to do a video or something, then if you give us a super thanks, I'll definitely do it for you. If it's, or I say definitely if it's in my purview, if I'm able to do it. So I'll definitely do that. So if you give us a super thanks, I'll certainly do that. You need one of these. Now, if you've got the older type BMW, or I'm going to say this kind of ish, to get the oil filter off, you have to put this on the housing and undo it like that. Take the housing off and you pull the thing out. So this is important. Again, I use this on my 1 series. I don't need it on the 2 series. Okay. Now, talking of oil filters, you have one of these. So these are the, oops, I don't know if I can get this out, there we go. This does the same thing. These are just the bigger one of these. Actually, on the Dodge Caravans, you use these. And you can get these as a set. So this is like a 35, 36, etc. So you can see that. So this is actually quite useful. I wouldn't say it's essential. Well, actually it's essential if you want to do your own oil changes. So you may need one of these. You're going to need the cornucopia of lights. I have these kind of lights. I have this one which clips. It's got clips. I can put this over the bonnet. It's essentially like this, but it hangs down. I've also got, I don't think you can see in here, I've got a light up there. So a cornucopia of lights. And while we're talking of lights, you're going to need some cables. We got cables. You're going to need something to lean on, kneel on. It's not nice leaning on floor. I mean, you can see this crappy garbage that my wife put down there. It's really hard on your knees. So make sure you have something like this. Fatigue boards, I think they're called anti-fatigue boards. Okay, or even like those will work, or even carpet. Something when you're kneeling down is good for you. Things like that. You need things, whoops, you need things to remove trims with. Okay, this is a pick set which also works, and again like that. You need some good deep socket wrenches, 15. I have a whole set of different things because you never know. As you can see, this is really essential, and I like having it in this foam. We're going well over 16. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a 20. 20. We're going to do 20, right? Because we've gone way on. Okay, so you need a good torquey wrench, okay? I've got a torque wrench here as well. in here. This is a set specifically for wheels. But you do need a good torque wrench. And along with that, you need a good breaker bar. This is for removing tyre wheel nuts. Here's another one here I have here. Okay, so this is important for pulling nuts off. Do not use this to remove nuts. And this is a calibrated piece of equipment. Keep it in foam, okay? Now you're going to need a wrench set, and I have a number of wrench sets here. Here we go, that's a smaller one, because sometimes you may need to use a smaller one. Let's put this here. This is a tried and trusted one. I've had this for like about 40 years. This has never let me down. This is a really good kit from Stanley. For that kit, you have everything you need. Here we go, even those in different sizes. This is quite a you need a good shop vac. This is based on the Henry one. This is one I got from. This is a rigid one I got from a Home Depot. This works a treat. So you need a dongle link, or what you need is you need ISTA on a computer, which is what this is for. I've got one of these back here is a RJ45 RS232 link to this, so I can read the codes. I can put it on there instead of using a laptop. If you've got a phone, you can use one of these as well, so that's quite interesting. But that's about 21 of my tools. I've got a whole stack of tools here, but those are the ones I've found which are really useful working on my BMW, the Dodge, or any other car, but BMWs I tend to use them on. So if you like any of these tools that I've been using, I don't have an affiliate store, I don't have an Amazon page where I can say, hey, go to this link and buy this tool. I'm not big enough yet for that. But I will have done reviews on all the tools that I have, okay? So if, for example, the Solar BA9, okay, if you look up Solar BA9 on my channel, you'll find it, and you can go and have a look. But those are pretty much all essential tools. If I was going to say one tool which is really, really essential, all of my tools are essential. This is one which you can use across the board, especially when people are saying, I don't know if my alternator is working, I'm having a starting problem, especially with BMWs. If you've got battery issues, you really need one. This is probably my favorite tool. I have it in the bag. Usually I carry it in the bag with my Solar BA and with the knocker booster, and I take it around with me. I can actually put this onto anyone's car, check it if they can't start, instead of trying to jump leads. Jump leads are okay, I have jump leads, they never fail, but you have to, there's certain precautions you need with them. So actually, out of all the tools I've done, this and the Nocco is my essential one, and I've used it in real world, under threat of pain, and it's come out for me. What's the one takeaway I can give you? You need a really good garage. You don't need a really good garage. I really wish I had a double garage, actually, so I'd have space to. Everything is really clustered in here. So I'm going to show you. Everything is really clustered around because I'm kind of limited. So as I said, I have these on hooks to keep these away from the walls. Everything, try and keep against the walls. I try to design it in such a way I can bring the car in. I may have to take stuff out, but they're easy stuff to take out and I can leave it. I've got an area out here where I can put my stuff, so I can actually clear this all out. I'll try and keep things on a tool trolley to keep them out of the way, and the easy things that you know to get to. Never throw anything out, okay, boys and girls, mums and dads. Keep everything, because you never know when you're going to need something. I've got all my screws up here, different types of screws. I try and keep them the same size because it makes it easier. All odds and sods which I've gone to throw away, I've never thrown away because you never know when you're going to need them. Try and get cabinets and keep things off the floor. Keep things on cabinets. You can store more. There's a lot of this stuff in here which I really, if I had a double garage, would be better. And I've organised this in such a way, so for example, this is all my painting stuff. This is all my detailing stuff. It's all my detailing stuff. And I'm not actually sure what this is. It's kind of an odds and sods kind of thing. try and have some lights, especially when you're working in. It makes things easier. I want to try and bring this light down, and I was actually going to put lights along the side to make it easier when you're working, because when you're working in a car in the dark, it's not really good, which is why a lot of people work outside. You need a water supply as well, especially if you're going to be washing the car down. So I've got the water supply there. It's not best. I really need a quarter turn on there. Comes around all the way around the back, up into here. And I had this added on here for the to bring the, because I've got 2 points there. There's 1 point there. Actually, there was only 1 point actually here. That was there. So that's just really not enough. So I've had another point put here. You see behind there. Oops, it's behind this thing in here. Behind there, and I've got another one here, so it's, you know, it's wherever I am. I'm not too far away from working. I epoxied the garage floor. It makes it a lot easier on the feet on kneeling down. This place also acts as a bit of a barbecue. I take the barbecue and put it outside, and then I can put everything here. So it's a multi-purpose room. I've got my snow clearing stuff here, my snow thrower, which is really good. This is an awesome one. Snow shovels, my electric snow shovel there. Got my speaker there, my bass speaker. I've got a speaker there, speaker there, speaker there, speaker there, so I can listen to some tunes. There's nothing like listening to tunes. I've got a whole bunch of hitty, wacky things here. And I've got, this is for a trolley, so I can put my toolkits. I've got 2 or 3 toolkits. I've got a scissor jack there, a heat gun, that's a nail gun, my car toolkit, and I've got this is for like woodworking and stuff I can take out. And also in the car I have my own toolkit as well, so this is a small kind of toolkit with stuff. And make sure you have all your fluids. So your brake fluid, oil fluids, windscreen washer fluids, whatever fluids you need, have those. And yeah, I've even got some odds and sods down there, odd parts, which I haven't thrown away because you just never know. So yeah, so try and have a good garage. Try and have a good garage. You don't need a massive garage, as you said. I would love to have a double garage. There we go. So that's about it then. I hope you enjoyed my top. It was supposed to be 15, then it was going to be my top 20, and it's, I don't know. And I think I got the numbers all wrong, so I apologise. Sorry for that. Okay, it's early, it's Saturday morning. So I don't know what you're going to be doing this weekend or this week. Maybe you're in the garage. Maybe I hope I've given you some ideas. I'm very OCD. I want to see things in a certain way so I can get them, and if something's missing, I can put it back, kind of thing, right? So I don't know what you're going to do. Hope this is giving you some ideas for your garage. Definitely these other things, I would suggest go out and get them if you can do. They're not really expensive. They're not going to break the bank. The only thing, the most expensive thing, my tools I have is my jack. But you don't buy a jack all the time, right? So that's it. I can't think of anything else. As always, ask questions. I'm totally cool with that. Ask questions, likes, you know, what you think about the video or other videos. I do have a lot of subscribers who've seen older videos and say to me, "Hey Adrian, how's that?" Actually, there was a video I did for my work desk, this workbench, and someone said, "So how's it holding up now after a few years?" So I was happy to do a return video on that. So yeah, I'll do that kind of stuff. So that's it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got to go see the Cairo. I've got to do a few bits and pieces. So that's it. It's Saturday. What can you say? So from yours truly, Big J and Jason, peace out you two. I'm out of here like a thief in the night. God bless you, each and every one of you, and have a fantastic weekend. We out of here. Word to ya, mummy.